everyone, if you're new here, my name is Hannah and welcome to my channel. Like and subscribe down below to be part of the family. Now let's jump into the video. So today is another installment of my top 5 series. I'll have the playlist linked up here somewhere for you if you want to check it out, and down below as well. So basically I've been just going through different products and picking out my top 5 favorites for you guys. And yeah, so today we're talking about highlights. So if you want to see my top 5 favorite highlights, then just keep on watching. Alright, so we're going to start off with one of my all-time favorite highlights ever since I tried it. Oh, it's amazing. So these are the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter Duos. I prefer the duos because you get 2 colours, which is really good. So this is what the duos look like. You've got a more subtle shade and a more blinding shade in these ones, and this is why I like them. So the shade that I absolutely love though, by the way, is the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. Absolute best one, hands down. Just saying. The reason that I like the duos more is because they give you the 2 options. So they give you the option of having the really subtle everyday glow that some people really like, and then also they give you the really blinding out there glow that so many people strive for. So it's a really good mix between 2 different kinds. And you know, it gives people that maybe haven't tried a blinding highlight the opportunity to try the blinding highlight, you know what I mean, and vice versa. So it's definitely very versatile and it is a really good product for that. I really love this one. This one is about, I think it's $50 Australian, and yeah, they're definitely really good for the price and you will not go through this fast. Alright, so moving on to a more affordable option. This is the Model's Own highlighter. This is the Sculpt and Glow Highlighter Powder. This shade is the Golden Sand 01, which is the more sort of goldy shade. It doesn't look very gold in the pan, but it's definitely more of the gold. They do have one that is, it's 02, I don't know what the actual shade is called, but it's definitely more on the pinky, cooler side. It's definitely not really my absolute favorite. It's my favorite if I'm really, really fair, but when I've got a bit more of a tan, or if I'm trying to be really glowy, this is the shade that I'll go for. This is more on the tanner side. This doesn't really work too well if you're really fair, but it definitely works well if you're tanned. I love to wear this one probably the most out of all of these, just because the price is really good, the pigmentation is really good, it is blinding, and it is really, really easy to use. I really love this, and I really like to use highlighters with a sponge, if you guys don't know about that. Yes, this one is really, really nice. It's really creamy, really pigmented, really blinding. I really love this one, especially for the price. This is $16.95 from Priceline if you're in Australia, or wherever else you can get it anywhere else. I don't know, I'm just telling you about Australia because that's all I really know. But yeah, so this one is definitely a really cheap, affordable highlighter. This has 5.5 grams of product. Comparing it to the Fenty, which has 2 times 3 grams or 2 times 3.5 grams. So yeah, very, very similar in amount in the Fenty Beauty and this one, but this one is a third of the price. So definitely one of my favorites, and definitely something that I would recommend for those of you who are on a budget and really want a blinding highlight. I love this one so much. Okay, more on the higher end side again. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder. So I love Hourglass products for the main reason is that they have a really very finely milled shimmer put into most of their powdered products, and it just gives you this really healthy, radiant glow. And it's a really beautiful glow from within, and it's just that kind of glow that everybody really looks for, if that makes sense. So I do really love these ones. So this is just the Euphoric Strobe Light. It's just the light kind of rosy shade. If you put it on your finger, it doesn't look very special at all. It literally looks like meh. But this one is just the perfect everyday, going to work, subtle, beautiful, glowing from within shimmer. So if you don't want a blinding highlight, then this is something that I would recommend to you guys. This is more on the expensive side. This is about $50, but this one is more of the glow from within, not I want to blind you. I want to blind the haters up in space. No. This is just a beautiful, subtle, everyday glow that will just make you look like you're born that way. And I really love that sometimes. And that's why I love this one. Next up, I have the Mecca Cosmetica Lit From Within Enlightened Powder. This packaging is just so blinding coming through my window. But yeah, so this one is from Mecca. And this one, I think this is, pretty sure Mecca is only really exclusive to Australia and New Zealand, I think. But I mean, if you've got any of those postal services that maybe send them over or anything, then you might be able to pick up stuff from Australia as well. So this is from Mecca. This is the Lit From Within Enlightened Powder. This is the highlighter that I'm wearing today. It is super, super blinding. And it just looks really, really nice. This is more of the baked product as well. So it's got that sort of rise in it. It's definitely a baked product. But it has so much pigmentation and it looks so nice on the skin. It blends out really beautifully. It doesn't give you that really like powdery look either, which is something that I don't really like in a lot of highlighters, is that really powdery look. The only thing that I do have to say about this color is that if your skin is too light, which mine I think is a little bit too light today, it'll just give you that little bit of a shadow when you're not looking in, like when you can't see the shine. There's just a little bit of a shadow. That's the only thing about this color, is if you're too fair, it doesn't really work for you, unfortunately. You have to be more on the tan side to be able to make this one work, but it is so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. And last of all, on the more affordable side, you can only get these in one place though, which is online, and that is from Kylie Cosmetics website. So these are the Ultra Glows. Now these are definitely one of my favorite highlights. These are a loose highlight, so they come in a little tub with little holes, and it's just a loose highlight. So you basically have to use it loosely, but these are super, super blinding. Can you see that? Super blinding. These have 4 grams of product in them. I mean, they aren't like massive tubs, but they're so blinding, if you can see that. One thing that I love about a loose highlighter is that you can use these in so many different ways. So a loose highlighter, you can obviously use it for your face, you could use it for your body, you could use it on a flat brush with MAC Fix Plus or any kind of setting powder or wetness, and you could use it as an eyeshadow, a really like super metallic wet looking eyeshadow. You can use it in so many ways, and that is one thing about these ones that I love so much. And they're only cheap, they're $14. You can only get, or $14 US I should say, and you can only get these on Kylie's website. But they're amazing and they're so versatile, and she has so many different colors, and I think she just came out with a new one which I really wanted to get, but I just couldn't be bothered. So those are the highlighters that I love the most out of my collection. I hope that this video was helpful to you in some way. Maybe it helped you figure out if any of these might be good for you. I hope so. That's what these videos are for. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!